We're Matt and Amy Roloff,
of Little People Big World Wedding Farm.
and you're watching Celeb Buzz.
Okay, well, first of all, welcome back. Oh, they're rolling now. Welcome back to series television. How do you guys feel? And what was the response you got from fans?
I think so far it's been positive.
Oh, it's always positive. I mean, people are just so shocked to see us, and then they feel like they're telling us their stories because they heard ours. So it's all been wonderful.
Some people are like, those people will never go away.
Your fans are rabid. I mean, they really love you guys,
Yeah.
and they really are excited. I published my article with you, 2,000 likes.
Oh, yeah,
on the article.
good.
I mean, more than 2,000 by now. I mean, it's amazing. How does it feel to sort of been accepted by such a large group of people like that?
I think that's one of the things that I'm so proud of about our show is that it's so diverse and we have such a broad spectrum of people that, to tell you the truth, I'm frankly shocked.
I think we would have quit it a long time ago had it not been for so many people that were inspiring. Our fans were inspiring us, you know,
Yeah.
and so it's just been one of those things that warms your heart to know that there's, so many people out there that just follow the ups and downs of our story, and so, we've enjoyed it.
They like him, they hate me. They like me, they hate him.
Depends on which
So,
week it is.
It's a balance.
After the first series went off air, you guys have done some specials, so we've been able to watch your family grow anyway in these 1-hour specials. But now, in this new series, you guys are the two of you are taking on a new era in life. Can you just explain where we'll meet you guys when the first episode airs?
Well, like always, it's this quick on projects and everything like that, starting this new business together, and we kind of question what in the world are we getting ourselves into, but I get dicey, and it's all wonderful, and he looks at me like I'm crazy.
Well, what's fun about this new series is that this is real life. I mean, TLC had sort of put us away, and we thought we were done, and we said, well, what are we going to do now with our life? The kids are moving on, and
But they're always in contact with us.
Yeah,
that's
they're
the
always in
thing.
contact. How can we do something that we can both work on together? So let's try. We've always talked about doing weddings on the farm. Let's do some weddings. So when TLC, called one day to chat, what are you guys up to? I said, we're doing weddings. You're doing weddings. We love weddings.
But we were thinking we were only going to do one because it'd take us so long to prep the farm and everything, but here we
TLC
go.
said, can you do 12? And we're like, let's do 4. Let's try. So we ended up with 4.
Yeah.
When we do watch that first premiere, it's really you guys are just starting the project of redoing the barn and getting that whole land ready. But you're still pretty skeptical about what's going on.
Well, we are getting the farm ready for plantings of pumpkins, of whatever else, but also getting ready for weddings. But, to me, this is like a huge endeavor. There's a lot of time and effort and money, and he's directing all these people, and he's directing me, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute here. I'm not the employee. So it goes crazy. And, he likes to not just take baby steps. He likes to jump right in. And
Well, if I want to do something, do it big, right? So
baby steps can go big, too.
No baby steps.
You actually get some really great return one-liners to him throughout the first episode, actually. And there are points where you're just like, whoa.
Well, there's
like,
no
what did I do to
passiveness
deserve
about
this?
me anymore, man.
Right.
I'm giving it all to him.
Well, we're having a good time, though.
He's
with
in
it.
the clouds, and I just have to, you can't always live there, so I have to balance him, bring him down to reality just a little bit.
I'm all about forward motion. She's all about pull me back.
No. I'm for forward motion, too.
I'm forward motion.
Yeah. Well, talking about forward motion, there are things you can't control, and that's the fact that your daughter is going off to college. Again, we'll be watching this as part of it. And you guys you have one child left, which will be the only child that's ever lived alone, right, in your home. And so tell us a little bit about sort of taking on the new business, but also saying goodbye to, your daughter.
Well, that's like one of the things. I mean, Matt and I have to figure out, okay, what are we going to do with each other once all our kids have totally, left the house. So, and then TLC coming back and filming, but yet our regular life continues on, and our daughter graduated from high school, and, being the only daughter, and she's just so wonderful and smart, and going directly off to college in the fall, I'm like, with him and them growing up, I'm like, yes, it is going too fast. Can we just slow down? Can I just absorb it a little bit more?
Well, I think that's a lot about what this whole project and the wedding thing was all about. Was where Amy and I are sitting there thinking, well, the kids are starting to drift away one by one.
Life was moving too fast at that moment.
Life is moving on, and we're going to be sitting there bored, and then the TLC's moving on, and we're going to sit to wake up one morning and quiet farm with that for a few days was super quiet, and I'm like, we got to do something. We got to start a new project. We got to reinvent ourselves, so to speak. So that's why when we thought about buying the farm and a new clean slate of projects,
Well, really for him, I was just figuring out how to be host.
We didn't.
I don't know.
I think we're scared to death of being bored.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing of being a fan myself over the years is that the fact that you guys are little people has almost kind of left the entire. I mean, we no longer even think about those storylines.
Our job is done.
Yeah, it's like we just watch you do other new things, and it doesn't. Being little isn't part of that storyline really anymore. So when I ask fans, what do you want to ask them? They're always just sort of asking you guys, one, how do you have your kids still like you enough to keep coming back like they do? I mean, they go off, but they still return a lot.
Yeah.
What's the secret to sort of having your kids still want to come back and see mom and dad?
Well, I think, we definitely had a great place to raise them, and they had a sense of freedom. They had a sense of failing and succeeding and exploring and being their own creative self, whatever
Lots
that will
of
be.
tractors and well-manicured soccer fields. That helps a lot.
Yeah. I don't know, just bringing them up as people and, giving them our best advice, my best advice, and
Amy's been the
don't
good
know.
mom. She's a very genius when it comes to being a mom and knowing how to do it. Giving the kid, I'd like to have more rules and more things, but Amy's always been, no, let them go out and make mistakes and learn from themselves. And so she's.
I look at it. Our
given them
job
a lot
is
of
to
freedom.
help teach them to pick themselves back up, because I'm not always going to be there. He's not always going to be there, and we're always here for them, though.
But the kids do like to come back, and when
Yeah.
we sit there, we're crying. I'm crying my eyes out watching them leave, and then a couple weeks later, they're showing back up on the.
And he's like, "Why? Wait a minute, too soon."
Yeah,
I
other
just
parents
barely
are
got
like,
their
"How do I-"
carpets cleaned.
Other parents are like, I can't get my kid to call me from college,
Yeah.
let alone come back to visit.
Right.
That's the other question I get a lot too when I ask what the people want to ask you is the best advice for handling that empty nest. Like, what would you say is your best advice for handling when the kids
Stay
do go?
busy. Stay busy.
Well, I think one thing is staying busy, and then when you're raising families, you're off on your own and doing your own thing a lot. But now that all the kids are gone, I think it's to really reconnect and figure out what is he doing, what am I doing, and still support each other, even though it's not always together, but still support each other and the things that we want to do and work, career, creative projects, whatever that may be.
Finally, what will be your favorite thing to look forward to for audiences of this season? There's something, a moment that you guys think is just something they should wait to. It's just going to be great to see.
That I am really nice. I really do support him.
I think it's when she storms out of my office and slams the door, and my shades sort of dance like this, from the door slamming. It's like, I love that when they get that. And it happens all the time, so it's worked into a lot of episodes. I'm done with you.
Well, I think with the craziness of getting this all the wedding stuff all, together and, us, like, what are you doing kind of thing, projects, is that the weddings are calm. Our lives are the ones that are chaotic.
It's great that we're doing these weddings.
That it
and
all turns out great.
We're getting to share the experience and, practice for our own kids' weddings that may happen out there one day. And so it's been just a really blessing to be able to continue to share our stories with all the people that have been watching Little People of Big World over the years. And
then also
watch
to share our farm
Yeah.
of memories that we've had with our own family and kids and our friends and everything, and have someone actually pick our farm to share that and have that one moment.
We've got
that's
the best
significant.
home videos of anybody on the planet. So we look at this whole experience like we have these. Not only have we had this mission of educating people about little people and about anybody with difference. Really, I mean, little persons are a great metaphor.
That was
for
our
all,
platform, but yeah.
It was the backbone of the show and the mission that we were always on. But I think educating anybody about little people is the same as educating them about anybody that's different. And but then we look back and what did we get out of it? Well, we got the best home videos, and so we really relish and enjoy and have been blessed by the experience.
Wonderful. Well, I'm so glad to see you guys back.
Yeah,
And,
thanks.
still Tuesday nights, TLC.
Yes, Tuesday nights. 6
Tuesday nights.
wonderful full episodes.
Wonderful. Well, good to have you back.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
too.
Thank you.
Thanks.